Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about Chargers and Cowboys game. I just want these Cowboys. Just be glad when these next two games are over after this. They got eliminated from playoff contention yesterday, as if they had any chance to begin with. They were mathematically eliminated yesterday. Just be glad to get these next few games over with, man. Like, just to get to the offseason, get to the NFL draft, improve this defense. They were garbage once again, to nobody's surprise. It was just pitch and catch for Justin Herbert. Pitch and catch, pitch and catch, pitch and catch. Feels like all game for Justin Herbert. Cowboys didn't get much pressure on him at all. They need to get a pass rush for the NFL draft for sure, because their pass rush is still not really good. Justin Herbert dominated him through about 300 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Murray and Hampton ran all over him. Herbert had like a 30-yard run. Cowboys offense played actually pretty good in the first half, but they had 17 points, but they never scored in the second half. Got outscored 13-0 in the second half. But it was just pitch and catch for Justin Herbert. Just awful defense. Like, oh man, Matt Eberflutz went up in the booth. Oh yeah, defense it looked the same to me. Revel can't cover a tight end. Diggs looks like he simply doesn't care. Take Quinn Williams out on the defensive line, you're back to the week 1 defense where you can't cover the run. Safeties are so bad as well. Our just defense sucks. 34 points. I guess being up in the booth didn't change much. Did it? Chargers had zero fear of Siobhan Revel. Like, no fear at all. They didn't respect his tackling ability. Hey, it just feels like he's a rookie coming off injury. Corner's one of the hardest positions, so I wish just coming off the injury and he's only a rookie. And maybe hopefully he'll be better next year, maybe, I don't know. And then Revel gives up another first down. But another half in which the Cowboys did not force a punt. Chargers had 3 drives in the first half, 3 touchdowns in the first half. They can't bring back Matt Eberflutz in 2026 under any circumstance. He hasn't shown a single reason why they should even bring him back. If you're going to be bad on defense, at least be aggressive. Zero blitz, double A gap blitz. Literally, if we're going to give a touchdown repossession, at least try something and do something. Blitz, do something. Instead, it's just, they don't do anything different. It's just same. At least do something different. But Jerry identified the problem was changing defensive coordinator this much. So he's going to fix it by keeping the worst one of them. But they just need to get some help in the draft as well to improve their defense for sure. I would say free agency, but Jerry doesn't give a shit about free agency, I guess. 6 Ryan Flournoy, he went down in this game. I believe he had a touchdown. He went down with an injury. I believe it was a knee injury. And that third quarter, I think Herbert had a throw to, who was it? Quentin Johnson for like 50 yards. That's what Justin Herbert can do with a good offensive line. The Chargers don't have a good offensive line, by the way. The Cowboys are just that bad at creating pressure. Chargers offensive line would be really good if they had Joe Alden and Rashawn Slater healthy. Cowboys just need to get some fucking pass rush, man. Like, it's like we only rushed 4. Now, this was the last home game of the season, by the way. But yeah, they just can't. And then 4th and 4. 4th and 4. I know the Cowboys are in their own territory. I get it. It's 4th and 4. The defense is trash. I mean, I know there was plenty of time left. Your defense is giving up points regardless. 4th and 4. And Brian Schottenheimer just punts. He still doesn't know what type of defense he has. And we're in, what, week 16? They did go for a 4th and 1 and failed, so hell if I know. But the 4th and 1 play was terrible. Though, if you're going to go for it, have a better play than a stupid fullback dive. The 4th down cutoff where it's officially green a better play. But it's 4th and 4, man. Like, I know you're in your own territory, but fuck that. And Kenneth Murray, get this guy off the field, man. Like, Diggs and Ravel got cooked. But Kenneth Murray, it's just been all season with him. Like, he's just garbage. Why did they trade for this guy again? He can't even blitz correctly. Why does he still get snaps? Like, this is the 6th time. This is the 6th time this season the Cowboys have allowed 34 plus. And 10th they've allowed 27 plus. The defense is so bad. Joe Milton actually came in at the end of the game. There's only 2 more games for Cowboys fans to endure, man. Only 2 more games. So this season can end. I didn't expect to make the playoffs this year, so I'm not even surprised. I'm just looking forward to these last few games to get over with. The first half was actually good offensively. The second half just went to shit. They didn't score. They scored 17 points first half, never did anything else. But 2 more games. They're one of the most penalized teams in the league. Again, poorly constructed roster. Again, out physical week in, week out. Just be glad to get these next 2 games out of the way. And then get to the draft. But yeah, Cowboys lose 34-17. Let's go over the stat sheet and we'll call it a video. Chargers, they scored 34 points. They improved to 11 and 4. They had 7 in the first quarter, 14 in the second quarter, 3 in the third quarter, 10 in the fourth quarter. Cowboys, they dropped to 6, 8, and 1. They had 7 in the first quarter, 10 in the second quarter, 0 in the third quarter, and 0 in the fourth quarter. So Dak Prescott was 21 of 30, 244, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. They couldn't run the ball really. Javonte Williams 9 runs, 34 yards. Malik Davis 8 runs, 23 yards. George Pickens had 7 catches, 130 yards, and a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb 6 catches, 51 yards, and Flournoy had a touchdown. They didn't have any sacks, 3 TFLs. Aubrey 1 for 1 on field goals. Justin Herbert 23 of 29, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He also had a rushing touchdown. Marion Hampton 16 runs, 85 yards, 5.3 yards per carry, and a touchdown. So they had 152 total rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. Johnston 4 catches, 104 yards, and a touchdown. Trey Harris 4 catches, 54 yards. Keenan Allen 5 catches, 44 yards. Ladd McConkey 4 catches, 43 yards, and a touchdown. And Will Dissly 3 catches, 28 yards. Defensively, they had 1 sack, 2 TFLs, and Cameron Dicker 2 for 2 on field goals. So yeah, 34-17. I'm not going to go over the other stats because I don't really care to go over them, honestly. The team stats. So yeah, Cowboys lose 34-17. Leave a like and subscribe for more. Peace.